Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for August and the energy of Mercury retrograde. We are in the pre-phase of it. Mercury retrograde doesn't start until August 5th. I will be doing a deeper dive reading into that for you as well. So make sure you subscribe and let's get started. I'm going to pull a inspiring card for you here and you get view. I feel this is saying change your perspective. And if you're too focused on something, you're missing out on something else. So if you're looking at the big picture, you're missing some detail. If you're looking at the detail, you're missing some picture. So of course, this being a collective reading, take what resonates with you. And yeah, I feel that this can go either way for you, but it's paying attention. And maybe it's not literal view. Maybe it's just a perspective you have on something is what I'm picking up on. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards as well. But first, if you don't know who I am, I'm Lorraine Ellen Scott. I'm an inspiring tarot card reader. So no matter what cards come up, even if they might seem negative, there's always an empowering view to take from them. So you can feel more in control of the things that you can control in your life. So I also tuned into your energy and I wrote a couple of notes down. Meter your energy so you don't fizzle out is what came up. And so it was like temper yourself and revisit. So I'm curious to see how that might show up in the cards that come. Revisit is one of the re's we like to do with Mercury retrograde. It's not about fearing Mercury retrograde. It's about revisiting, renewing, and regenerating, all the re's, because that's the energy of a bit of a slowdown and just reconnect and that sort of thing. But let's get these cards down. I'm going to pull 5 cards and then clarifiers and then a spirit animal card at the end. So make sure you stick around. Oh, one more. There we go. Wow. 3 of them. The first 3 are major arcana, which is fantastic. Let's start with the star. And I think this really goes along with the view. So to me, this is adding on to that message of just trust. Even if it's not what you see, it's what you feel about what you see. If that makes sense for you, Capricorn. Trusting that as above, so below. That actually message came up in the reading I just did for Sagittarius as well, which I don't know. It's interesting. And what I feel from this card is for you, it's having a little more trust in the unseen. Trust your magic. Let's pull a clarifier. And we got roots. This is a tarot deck, the tarot of trees, but there's some extra cards in there. So to me, this is talking about trusting that even if there's a slowdown, there's a reason things are happening for you to really get a grip on being balanced and centered and trusting your roots. Actually also picking up, now remember it's a collective reading, so also picking up that sometimes what you've been taught is believe what you see, not what you feel, where I like to flip that. Our feelings are just as real as the things we can see. And sometimes what we see is based on experience and it doesn't give us the opportunity to see it from a different perspective and have a new experience. I hope that makes sense. It's a little convoluted, but at the end of the day, there's still magic coming because the next card is the Magician. And it feels like you are ready to really start trusting what you pick up, things you do. Maybe you're working on your intuition as well and trusting that what comes through to you, even if it might not make sense to someone else, it makes sense to you. And that's the place to start. Let's clarify it. 7 of Wands. Sometimes we get in our own way. We take action that doesn't serve our purpose. It causes an impasse. There's no way to let more energy come flowing through. So what you really want to do is find that balance, okay? Find that balance and trust that you have the tools and the skills And if you don't, you will. You just got to get practicing. You just pick up that magic wand and start waving it around, start doing stuff. And the next card is another major arcana. It's the Hermit. This is give yourself permission to go within and be quiet and calm within yourself. And I feel like that, like it says, meter your energy, don't fizzle out. That's the message I wrote down. This is the key to that. It's recharging your energy. And when you do that, you're ready for anything. If you focus so much on trying to pick a scenario, what's going to happen, this is going to happen, here's how I can prepare, this is what I could do if that happened, that takes a lot of energy. So instead, just fortifying your energy, so no matter what comes your way, trusting, the magic, trusting your connection, that's giving you this gives you the opportunity to just keep your cup filled. Let's clarify it. Oh, regeneration, which is perfect, because every time you give yourself time, it doesn't have to be an hour-long meditation. It can be whatever time frame you want it to be. The magic ingredient is your intention and trusting that it's enough, or it's plenty if you'd prefer that. So yeah, regeneration. That's how, well, it's another for Mercury retrograde, regeneration. So if you are in a situation during the Mercury retrograde that's coming up, and sometimes from what I hear from experts, the pre-phase and the post-phase can be even more powerful than the beginning of it, or the middle of it. So this is the opportunity now to just kind of get used to that energy. All right. Another amazing card for you, Capricorn, is the 10 of Cups. I feel like this is a really great time of year for you here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's summertime. Like we're right in the thick of summer, with August coming. This is our last hurrah before summer vacation's over, and trusting that whatever you get to do, surround yourself with people who keep you feeling happy and joyful, and you help them feel the same as well. It's full of clarifier. 2 of Wands. Maybe it's more relationship based. Maybe that's speaking of how can you, and I'm picking up on the Mercury retrograde energy too, is how can you regenerate the feelings and things that you want in a relationship if you're not in one now, or if you are, how can you regenerate feelings of how you began when you first started. I'm not good at doing relationship readings, truly. That's not what I do. I say that now and the universe will be like, oh, you're going to do relationship readings. All right. Here's the last card before we pull the finals. You have the Page of Cups. So again, believing in the unbelievable. Pigs fly, right? Sometimes what you feel is an illusion to what you're actually seeing. So in the energy of Mercury retrograde, this is where miscommunication can happen. So this to me is an awareness that what you see and feel might not be the context of what you're supposed to take on is what's coming to me. And to me, it feels like it might be a connection with somebody else, and there might be miscommunication, misunderstanding. So having an awareness of that, making sure you take time for yourself so you're not all stressed out and strung out, I think is really going to help when you, like I said in the message I received for you, is metering your energy. You're not going to be depleted to the point where you can't respond and react properly. Let's pull a clarifier for that. Wow, you got the Magician again. So there's a lot of magic happening for you, and you have the talents, the gifts, the abilities to do it. You have the tools. Maybe they're tools you haven't used much, and there might be a little bit of doubt, or I don't know if I can do this, but you need to just trust. You need to just trust. Okay. So let me pull the spirit animal oracle for you, and this will be the final message. So I don't know if I've asked already, but please make sure you like this video. It really helps my channel be seen, and your subscription also helps me grow. It doesn't cost you anything, which is great, right? And I really appreciate you being here. So let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. You have armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Yeah, that goes along with what I'm saying. Meter your energy. It's okay to have energetic armor. It's not saying you're keeping away those you care about, but it's saying in the time, give me time is what I'm picking up for you. So if some energy is coming at you, they hit a little barrier for them to kind of go, oh, wait, give it time. You get to determine how you're going to respond to that energy. Well, there you go, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing some more on the actual Mercury retrograde coming up. So we'll see you then.